Hey, boys and girls, this is the Bible lesson, the Bible story about Jesus going in to Jerusalem riding a donkey. We have loved in the past and we will love again in the future celebrating this. And we all have our palms and we wave our palms and we remember that Jesus rode a donkey and how significant that is. So let's hear these verses from the 21st chapter of Matthew. When they came near Jerusalem, Jesus sent 2 disciples, saying to them, "Go into the village ahead of you, and immediately you will find a donkey tied and a colt with her. Untie them and bring them to me. If anyone says anything to you, just say this, 'The Lord needs them,' and he will send them immediately." This took place to fulfill what had been spoken through the prophets, saying, "Tell the daughter of Zion, look, your king is coming to you, humble and mounted on a donkey, and on a colt, the foal of a monkey." The disciples went and did as Jesus directed them. They brought the donkey and the colt and put their cloaks on them, and he sat on them. A very large crowd spread their cloaks on the road, and others cut branches from the trees and spread them on the road. The crowds then went ahead of him, and that followed were shouting, "Hosanna to the Son of David! Blessed is the one who comes in the name of the Lord! Hosanna in the highest heaven!" When Jesus entered Jerusalem, the whole city was in turmoil, asking, "Who is this?" And now let's enjoy what Abigail says about Jesus's triumphant entry into Jerusalem.
Hey there, I'm Abigail. Wait, can you hear it? The praises from the crowd are growing louder and louder. There are footsteps as more people gather to welcome Jesus, and the sounds of kids like us joining in. Do you see it? There are crowds of people surrounding Jesus and palm branches being laid at his feet so that he doesn't touch the ground. There is joy, laughter, wonder, and excitement. This is how Jesus was welcomed into Jerusalem. There was a place prepared for him. This story helps us to remember that Jesus was welcomed with love and joy. What a beautiful way to come into the city. He could have just walked in and been greeted with a quick wave. He could have come and nobody said anything. Instead, he was met with cheers, palms, and a happy crowd. Welcoming is a part of our faith. It makes people feel like they belong. One summer, my mom let me go stay at my grandma's house. My grandma lived on a lake, and I was excited to go. When I got there, I was amazed at what I saw. My grandma gave me the biggest hug and told me that she was so happy to have me there. She even decorated her guest room for me. She made the bed with my favorite blanket and made sure that I had extra places to put my things. Then, she showed me that her refrigerator was full of snacks that I loved. My grandma didn't have to do all of that, but she welcomed me in a special way. She made me feel really loved and celebrated. When we remember the way that Jesus was welcomed, we see how we can welcome people with joy and celebration so that they feel loved. This might not be shouting, "Hosanna, Hosanna," in a crowd, or even bringing someone into your home for a summer. Welcoming is anything you do to remind people that they belong, and you are so happy to see them. We can do that every day. Welcoming people is a beautiful way to show our faith and to remember Jesus. Now, it's time for you to wonder.
Boys and girls, you know the answer to our wonder question, but let's wonder with this question. Why do you think Jesus wanted to enter Jerusalem on a donkey colt? And enjoy this song that will follow this video. Thank you. Please know how loved you are.
voices everywhere, in pictures and songs that hang in the air to show us the way you love. And we sing along, and you're teaching us why you washed our feet. The greatest must become the least. 'Cause there's power in these things we do them to remember you, how we called out and you came through for us. We remember your love. You blessed and broke the bread. You gave us a way to taste what you said, 'cause you poured out everything, and you never wanted us to forget the promises we heard, and how you give and keep your word. So there's power in these things we do them to remember you, how we called out and you came through for us. We remember your love. But even though we sometimes fall asleep, while we watch and while we wait, we'll be making preparations for the celebration day. So there's power in these things we do them to remember you, how we called out and you came through for us. We remember your love. We remember your love.